So I just wanted to share this message about God's grace. I just got back home, and I had got a call from my brother, and he told me I missed the bus, and he was like, "So can you take me to school?" And like I was already up. It's like 8 something, but I was already up, and I'm like, first I was excited that he even called me because I love my brother, and I was like, I picked up the phone. I'm like, "Hey, Bear," because that's the nickname I gave my brother. And so I'm like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah." So he's like, "Can you take me to school?" And I'm like, "Sure." Like, I don't even ask why he missed the bus. I don't ask any questions. I'm just like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, yeah, here I come. I'm coming right now. And you see what I got on? Like, I'm still wearing bedclothes. Like, I didn't even care to change anything like that. I literally just threw on shoes, no socks, nothing. And I was just like so excited to come and take my brother to school. Like, just so happy that he even called me. And then I just dropped him off a few minutes ago, and on the ride back, I just felt like God like showed me a picture of like, that's what it's like when you come to God after you've been going your own way. He's just happy about the fact that you called him. And like, I just feel like, God's not gonna be like pointing fingers at you and be like, "Oh, what did you do wrong? Like, what were you doing all that time you were away? Dot, dot, dot." Like, or making accusations of you. Like, I didn't, even ask my brother, "Why'd you miss the bus?" I'm not pointing fingers or nothing like that. And I feel like God has that same attitude towards us. Like, when you think about the prodigal who ran away from home, like, his father wasn't like, "What were you doing, son, all that time you were away?" Like, that, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to drill in on you about what you did wrong or the mistakes you were doing. Like, but when he saw his son in the distance coming back home, like, the father was waiting for him, and he ran out just that excited. The father ran to his son in the distance to go greet him and go hug him. And I just feel like that's how God is towards us. Like, you could have been going your way in life, living in sin, like doing whatever you wanted to do apart from God. No matter how far away you've been and how deep in darkness you've been away from God. And the minute you call him, it's like, oh my gosh, my heart, just that excitement, like, and just that sudden excitement to welcome you in and to come after you and to rescue you. Like, it's like, I'll drop anything to come get you. Like I said, I didn't change clothes or not. It's like just sudden excitement that he even called. And I think that's how God is towards us. Sudden excitement. I don't care. Like, he doesn't care to change anything, It's like just that excited that you even called him in the first place. That excited to come and get you, his baby, and rescue you and help you. Just so excited that you called him and came to him and called on his name. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I feel like that's God's posture towards us, and that's how he extends grace to us. Like, God is not accusing you and pointing fingers like, like, what were you doing all that time you were away from me? Like, what type of sin you were involved in and blah, blah, blah. Like, he's not concerned about that. He just wants you to come to him. And he's like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I will come get you. Like, yeah, I just feel like that's the grace of God, to just rescue us and to restore us back to himself, and to come for his children and take back what's his, just to have us back, just to reconcile us back to himself. Like, that's how much he loves us, that he just so badly wants us back to himself. And like, what you've done, all of that does not even matter to him. It's of no concern to him. It's like, I just want you, and I'm just so happy that you called on my name And yeah, and if this is how I feel as a human being, like, I can imagine how much more God feels towards us. And like, this is my brother, but like, can you imagine how much strongly God feels towards us, and we are his children? Like, yeah. So I just wanted to share that message to anybody who is like, maybe you are like the prodigal, and maybe you've once been close to God, and maybe you drifted off and wandered off, and you know, took a turn in life down a path that you aren't happy to be down. And maybe you've gotten involved in stuff that, you know, you're not happy that you're involved in. Or maybe you have never been close to God, and maybe, you know, this is your first time considering God and thinking about going to him. But and maybe like the prodigal, there's like this shame and this fear to come to him, because it's like, is God like mad at me? Is he ashamed of me? Is he gonna be reluctant to take me in because look what I've done? Like, look where I've been all this time. Look at all the sin I've lived in. Like, no. Like, he just wants for you to call on his name. Like, he just wants you to call on him. He just wants you to come to him, and you just taking that step. Like, he will figure out the rest. He will take care of the rest. All you got to do is just come to him. Like, yeah. All you got to do is just come to him. He will figure out the rest. And like, yeah. He's just excited that you called on him, that you even thought, hey, let me go to God. The fact that you even thought of going to him, it's like, I feel like he loves that. He honors that. Like, I felt honored. Like, oh, my brother called me. Like, he could have just missed the bus and, you know, stayed at home. But the fact that he even thought to call me, it was like, oh, I'm so happy you called me. Like, yes, I would be glad to take you to school. Sure. Like, just see the thought that you even thought to call me. Like, of course I'll take you to school. Like, of course I'll help. I would love to. And I just imagine that God's posture is even so much greater than that. Like, of course I'll come save you. Of course I'll come deliver you. Like, just come to him. Like, that's your part. And then God will figure out the rest. God knows how to get you cleaned up. The Bible says in Philippians 2:13, I believe, God is the one who gives us the desire and the power to do what pleases him, to do his will. And so, like, you getting cleaned up and coming out of sin, like, God knows how to give you the desire so that you even, like, the desire to do what's right, the desire to live a holy life. God knows how to give you desires, and he knows how to turn your heart away from stuff that you were once interested in. And so now when you look back at that stuff, it's like, you feel like, I'm not interested in doing that no more. Like, God knows how to change you. Like, he knows how to help you grow. And so, like, God really does all the hard part. Like, you just say yes to him. Like, yeah. I just really pray that this message bless somebody and just paints a picture of like what God's grace is like, and just how excited he is to hear from you. And like, you don't have to stay away from him, and he's not mad at you. Like, he just wants to hear from you. He just wants, like, he loves it when you just call on his name. And yeah, like, thrilled, excited when you just come to him. And that goes for anything. It's not just salvation. calling on him to save you. But like you need God's help with anything. I believe God is thrilled to hear from us, to help us in any situation you need help with. Anything you feel like you can't do by yourself or that you need help with, like call on God and he'll help you. He'd love to help you. Yeah, because he's our Father and he loves when we depend on him and lean on him instead of leaning on ourselves. And yeah, I just pray that this message was encouraging and that that God sends it to the people who he wants it to reach. And I just pray that it's a blessing and that it helps somebody and that it draws you to God, and that that it erases that shame or that doubt you may be feeling of going to him, and just draws more people to him, and especially for the sake of giving their lives to him and being saved. Yeah. God bless.